Hi, welcome to this video. On September 25th at 2:54 p.m. Pacific time, there is a new moon happening at 2 degrees 48 minutes of Libra. And it is opposite Jupiter, which is retrograde, at 3 degrees 49 minutes of Aries. So with the sun and moon in Libra, our focus is really on the interactions we have with other people, especially in one-on-one situations and relationships and partnerships. And it's about finding balance and harmony within those relationships and really trying to equalize things and make things fair. With the opposition to Jupiter, Jupiter is very expansive and adventurous and loves to learn new things. And with it in Aries, it's all about having that sense of adventure and wonder that Aries kind of provides, like this sense of like things being new and novel. So there could be sort of a desire to make things more novel, maybe learn new things or explore new things together with the people in your life, and maybe, yeah, just like kind of like getting out of your bubble a little bit and expanding your horizons and growing through trying new things. And with Mercury retrograde at 27 degrees 32 minutes of Virgo, it is conjunct Venus at 25 degrees 45 minutes of Virgo. And they are opposing Neptune, which is retrograde, at 23 degrees 47 minutes of Pisces. And Mercury and Venus are trining Pluto at 26 degrees 9 minutes of Capricorn. And then, of course, there's that Neptune sextile Pluto happening. So this is an amazing time for connecting deeper with other people and having deeper conversations and spiritual conversations and really getting in touch with the deeper side of life, with the spiritual side of life. And it's also awesome for research and doing more in-depth studying of any subject, but spiritual subjects in particular are favored because of the Neptune involved. But it's also just great for maybe writing even, and channeling and getting in touch with that sort of spiritual essence that is always available as long as you tap into it. So this is a time to tap into it and to really connect with other people around it as well, because of Mercury and Venus involved in, you know, bringing these things to the forefront. And Mars at 18 degrees 13 minutes of Gemini is trining Saturn, which is retrograde, at 19 degrees 12 minutes of Aquarius. So with Mars trine Saturn, we have an ability to really go after our goals at this time. We have more motivation to go after our goals, but there's also the possibility of feeling a little bit frustrated by like the slowness in which you can get things done, or the slowness of the results that you're after, or something of that nature where you're just feeling a little bit like slowed down. But that motivation is there, so the strides you take now can be very impactful for the long term. So regardless of how you're feeling about it, taking action is going to bring you the results eventually. It's just going to be maybe longer than you hope, or, you know, that sense of like things not moving fast enough can be felt. And then Mars is also semi-sextile Uranus retrograde at 18 degrees 30 minutes of Taurus. And of course Saturn is squaring Uranus still. And if you want to hear more about Neptune sextile Pluto and Saturn square Uranus, just watch my previous 2 videos if you want, if you haven't already. And and Mars is also sextile Chiron within 4 degrees, and Chiron's at 14 degrees 40 minutes of Aries. And Chiron is semi-sextile the North Node and Uranus, and the North Node's at 13 degrees 57 minutes of Taurus, and Chiron's also in conjunct the South Node at 13 degrees 57 minutes of Scorpio. So anyways, where was I? I was kind of getting a little ahead of myself here. But Mars, semi-sextile Uranus in Taurus. Okay, this actually brings some bursts of energy randomly and suddenly, and little bursts of inspiration, especially when you are taking action. And with the Gemini energy too, it's like maybe sudden insights come through and ideas come through, and also maybe shocking information could be you could come across shocking information as well randomly. And then with its sextiling Chiron, this is bringing up maybe some like anger that needs to be communicated, because Chiron's in Aries and Mars is in Gemini, so like it's bringing up a bit of that anger energy, and some anger around wounds or, you know, things that need to be confronted could be being brought up. That just, if you just communicate them, and don't communicate them too angrily, of course, but just in a very solid way, then that should help heal some of those wounds, and also heal some of the sort of anger that could be, you know, maybe it's like resentment or other sort of anger, but you know, it could help to alleviate some of that anger if you communicate it in a not too angry way, of course. And then with Chiron semi-sextile the North Node, this is healing, like kind of like the wounds around maybe being more self-reliant, because we've got Aries going on and Taurus going on, and Taurus is very self-reliant and resourceful, and is able to kind of take care of its own needs when it comes to the material world. And with the South Node in Scorpio, sometimes the South Node in Scorpio could mean maybe relying on other people's resources too much, or, you know, relying on other people's energy too much. And so we are needing to become more self-reliant and self-assured and be more independent. So that's kind of bringing that sort of thing up. So anyways, that is the new moon in Libra. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I appreciate it. Have an awesome time.